Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Eyes on Tools.
Lately, I keep hearing about MiniMax, so I figured why not check it out.
So today we'll see what it can actually do and whether it's worth the attention that it's getting. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and tell me in the comments which AI tools should be next on the list.
I had a voiceover to finish today, and it was the usual problem. The script is ready, the visuals are ready, but the voice is the bottleneck. Either it sounds flat or it sounds too robotic, or you spend too much time fixing pacing and emotion sentence by sentence. So in this video, I'm testing MiniMax Audio, specifically the latest Speech 2.8 model, to see if I can create a voiceover that sounds human with clean emotion, perfect rhythm, and those small details that make a voice feel real. Here's the promise of Speech 2.8 in simple words. MiniMax added quick access controls for emotion, pause, and sound tags. That means instead of fighting with complicated prompt tricks, you can shape the voice like a director. You can set the emotion, you can control the rhythm with pauses, and you can add small expressive cues using sound tags so the speech feels alive. Let's do a real workflow. I'm going to build a voiceover for a faceless YouTube video because that is where time and quality matters. I open MiniMax Audio, pick Speech 2.8, and I start by choosing a voice from the library. This matters because you're not stuck with only one style. There are hundreds of preset voices across different accents, moods, and tones, so you can choose something that matches your channel personality instead of forcing one generic voice for every video.
I'm delighted to assist you with our voice services. Choose a voice that resonates with you, and let's begin our creative audio journey together.
Now, I paste in a short script, and here is where Speech 2.8 becomes interesting. First, I hit emotion. The key here is that you can fine-tune emotion per sentence. So instead of happy for the whole paragraph, I can make the hook more energetic, the explanation more calm and confident, and the CTA friendly but not aggressive. This is how you avoid that same tone voiceover that makes people click away. Next, I hit pause. This is the underrated feature that makes a voice sound human. Humans pause naturally after a key idea, before a transition, and sometimes for emphasis. In MiniMax Audio, I can insert preset pauses or set a custom pause value, so I can slow down before an important point or speed up slightly during a list without it becoming messy. If you do voiceovers for tutorials, this is a big deal because pacing is what keeps the viewer following you. Now the new part in Speech 2.8, sound tags. This is not random sound effects. Think of it like expressive cues that can make the line feel more natural. For example, a small laugh cue, a sigh cue, or a subtle reaction type cue, depending on what tags are supported. The nice thing is that only recognized tags will highlight and activate so you're not guessing. This helps you add personality to specific lines without re-recording anything. At this point, I generate the voice and listen like an editor. I'm checking three things. Does it sound natural and not robotic? Does it hold emotion without being dramatic? And does it keep the rhythm clean so it matches my video cuts?
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're building a real voiceover workflow for a faceless YouTube video using MiniMax Audio Speech 2.8. I'll show you how to control emotion, pacing, and make your voiceovers sound way more human.
If one sentence feels off, I do not regenerate the whole thing. I just adjust the emotion tag on that sentence, add a micro pause, or remove a sound tag that feels too much. That sentence level control is what makes it feel like production instead of gambling. Now let's talk about voice cloning, because this is another real creator use case. If you want your content to sound consistent, cloning your own voice can save you time and keep your brand identity. MiniMax Audio offers voice cloning in over 40 languages, and first-time users get multiple free voice cloning slots, so you can test it without committing. My recommendation is simple. Only clone voices you have the rights to use, like your own voice, or a voice you have clear permission for. That keeps you safe and avoids problems. There is also a feature called voice design, and this is different from cloning. Voice design means you can create an original voice from a description in any language. So instead of sounding like you or copying someone else, you can create a character voice for a game, a narrator voice for a story channel, or a unique brand voice for ads. This is useful if you do character content, explainer videos, or you want a voice that no one else has.
Another rainy night. Same old story. The truth always comes out, one way or another. You just gotta dig deep enough to find it. Now, what's your angle?
Now the big question, who is MiniMax Audio actually for? If you are a creator, it helps you produce voiceovers faster with better emotion and pacing. If you do ads, you can get a clean voice that sounds controlled and professional without expensive studio sessions. If you do faceless content, it can cut production time a lot because you can generate, edit, and iterate quickly. And if you're a developer or a business, MiniMax Audio also offers an API and private deployment options, so you can integrate it into your workflow instead of using it only as a web tool. So my final take is simple. Speech 2.8 is not only about making a voice, it's about controlling performance. Emotion lets you direct the feeling sentence by sentence. Pause lets you control rhythm like a real narrator. Sound tags add small expressive details that make the delivery feel human. And on top of that, you have a large voice library, voice cloning, and voice design for original characters. If you want to try MiniMax Audio, check the link in my description. Remember, every user gets 10,000 free credits every month. Moreover, every paid tier provides immediate access to all models and tools without restrictions. The yearly subscription offers a significant discount for consistent creation, which is perfect for power users and influencers. From my point of view, MiniMax Audio is by far more cost-effective than the 11 Labs and other voice cloning tools. If you want more videos like this where I test tools with real creator workflows, subscribe to AZen Tools and comment what you're making right now. Faceless videos, ads, tutorials, or character content.